DM. You not only kick the door down, you kick it off the fucking hinges. The door flies and lands on one of the guards, killing him. Hey, what's up everybody, I'm SkyDieRay and welcome to another DnDGreentext video. I actually don't really have anything else to add, so yeah, just sit back and enjoy the video. Be me. Be king of Kingdom Land. Orc raids starting recently. Peasants are dying. Peasants stop giving me taxes. Ask Marshall for advice. Solution.idea. Says to hire 5 random adventurers off the street. What a fucking great idea. They don't even pay taxes. Arrange a search. Marshall finds the most autistic band of retards to ever grace my court. Tell them to go on the quest anyway, because I may as well at this point. One of them points out literally anyone else would be a better choice than them. Says something about this being metagaming or whatever. Probably more dumbassery. He's right though. Kick them out and decide to hire a band mercenaries instead. Fade from existence as the DM has to think of a new plot to replace the one the players just fucked up. Good job. Bear in mind. Be me, a good old impulsive drunk, wild magic, eldritch knight, dwarf, named Baron. Be not me, DM and 3 players. Wild magic search. Immune to being intoxicated by alcohol for 18 days. Spend 10 days, 4 months out of character, drinking for any occasion, looking for the finest beer. Arrive in a town freshly destroyed to the ground by a meteorite, just one neighborhood left standing. The meteorite promises tremendous wealth. The survivors are busy collecting themselves, and the party goes to the head of the guards left to ask what happened. We are hired to clean the hideouts of a gang. But first, is there a good tavern left? Everyone looks at me like I lost it. After asking around, the conclusion is that there's no tavern in town. I hire a horse owner to fetch beer from the closest town. Did he seriously lost it that JPEG? I give my new recruit way too much gold, asking to bring back a cart full of beer. Did he seriously lost it that JPEG? We go to the gang hideout, bursting in. I'm here to acquire the property. We kick their ass. Party starts to get where I'm going with this, that MPEG. TLDR, the wife of one of the dead thug is hired as a waitress. Workers rebuilding the city are hired to transform the house into a tavern. That phase when you set up the tavern in a town about to be rebuilt, close to a gold mine. As a first order, I would like the worker to brand the tavern with its name. The look of expectation in their eyes, that JPEG. Baron's beer in mind. DM. Wait, did you plan this ahead at character creation 6 months ago? I wish that was true. I just improvised one stupid idea after the other. I've watched a friend since grade school friendship go up in flames over a dispute about whether a single D6 was cocked or not. 2 grown men, both in their early 30s, who had known each other since 2nd grade, got into a screaming match, followed by a fistfight over whether or not one 6-sided die needed to be rolled. It wasn't even a critical roll, it was one die among a fistful on a random shooting attack. It's been 7 years since they've spoken to each other. To this day, I have no idea what the fuck drove either of them to that point. We always joked about them being bromance poster children. Seriously, Ben and Kyle, if either of you are reading this, what the fuck, guys? Boing, the rocket propelled dwarf. Be me, dwarf fighter. Be not me, human ranger, revised, tiefling warlock, dragonborn barbarian, and Aasimar cleric. Get a barony and keep from the deck of many things, whole other story in itself. Also get a 180 feet jump distance from 2 magic items, become a meme. Have our steward buy furniture for our keep, as it was previously overrun with goblins. Instead of going to Forgotten Realms IKEA, steward goes to some shifty dude selling furniture off of a cart for a shockingly good price. Sit down for dinner at our new table in our new chairs. Cleric swears he can see a chair move. Calm down that JPEG. Suddenly all get grappled by the chairs. Mimics that JPEG. Fail to break out of the chair. Lightbulb that JPEG. Me. Can my feet reach the floor? DM. Sure. Why? Watch everyone else lose their mind as the dwarf rockets towards the ceiling at 20 miles an hour. Mimic survives 54 points of damage. DM starts the next turn. Me. Cough cough. DM. What? Me. Full damage. Cast Bounce on Self as part of the magic item abilities. Mimic dies from a 6 on a d6. Had 6 health left. Anyway, that's how we ended up with 3 dents in our dining hall ceiling. Plans that you pulled out of your ass that ended up working with no reason whatsoever. Be me, 6'9", 295 pounds Dragonborn Barbarian with a 20 in strength. Be at the big bad evil guy's headquarters. About to get to boss room. Approach door. Rogue decides to peer into the keyhole. He sees about 12 guards in the room and the door at the back of the room. The party wants to think about our next move. Fuck that JPEG. I decide to strip down naked. Draw my longsword and sickle. Pop a rage boner. Tell the DM I want to kick the door open. Whole party advising me against it. Leroy Jenkins.mp3. DM. Roll for success. Natural fucking 20. DM. You not only kick the door down, you kick it off the fucking hinges. The door flies and lands on one of the guards, killing him. Party is speechless. DM. All the guards are now staring at you. I think about what they saw. A giant naked dragon man with a sword, a sickle, and a raging boner just kicked the door off the hinges and killed someone with it. I laugh. DM. A guard shouts, "Who the fuck are you?" I respond with, "I'm the proctologist. I hope you're all ready for an examination." Whole table erupts in laughter. DM describes how the guards clear the room in terror. The M in Mulady stands for Melee Master. Playing Zombie Apocalypse one shot with the buds. Other characters include Grizzled Lumberjack, Chaotic Pyromancer, and literally Leon from Resident Evil 2. Decide that this party is too properly equipped for the apocalypse. Create an unholy abomination of a character called Noah, but goes by XX Demon Slayer Chan XX. Is 28, lives at home with his mother, does not emerge from his basement bedroom unless absolutely necessary. And by absolutely necessary I mean either Noah is dying, or his beloved body pillow of his waifu, Mei-chan, needs cleaning again. Smelly, skinny, pale, addicted to anime and hentai, wears a leather trench coat, feeds solely on boneless frozen wings, and wields his body pillow and an imitation katana he ordered off the internet. Basically, every negative weeaboo basement troll stereotype I could possibly think of. Game starts and Noah inserts himself as being awful, annoying, and depressive. Won't shut up about anime and defending his beloved Mei-chan. However, Noah effortlessly cleans up every combat he's involved in, outperforming shotguns and Molotov cocktails with his fake katana. Make up fake anime attack names in an attempt to make my attacks cringy. Every time I do, finish off whatever enemy I was engaged in. My character gets praised in game and out of game. Other players appreciate my creative take on a modern day melee fighter. My face when I dumped all of my points into tech skills so he could play his PSP Vita and fix computers. My face when I had designed my gear to break apart like a kindergarten arts and crafts project in the first combat. My face when I had accidentally rolled insanely well in every single combat. My face when my joke scapegoat character I planned to die to insanity in the first encounters is perceived as a battle-hardened master of blade and tech. I can't even make a bad character right. I was friends with a couple, long friends with the male side of said couple. I had once invited the guy to play D&D when we were teenagers. He played for a couple of sessions and then he told me he really doesn't enjoy it and won't be joining anymore. I don't blame him. My teenager DMing was near to a travesty. I then had another group a year later and his girlfriend had very explicitly shown interest in joining, so I invited her. I asked the guy about it and he stated yet again that he had no interest in joining. 5 sessions later, I see his car outside my parkway, which never happens. He drove her to my house, even when she lives 10 minutes away on foot from me, and he lives like 20 minutes by car from both of us. She comes around very distracted, but enjoys the session nonetheless. Every time I go to make tea, I see his car still there. He was waiting for 5 solid hours in that fucking car. He drives her home when it's over. She calls me later that night and tells me she can't come over for D&D anymore, because the guy thinks I'm just fucking her at my own place instead of playing D&D. When he knows 3 more of his friends that also go to the sessions, and they all talk about said sessions, guy doesn't talk to me for like a week afterwards, but we patch it up later. I couldn't go near his girlfriend until they broke up a year ago, even when I knew her for 2 years beforehand. She then told me he was just seething with rage and had nervous breakdowns whenever she would come over. She thought she could control it and make him see reason, so she kept going, but in the end she said fuck it after the car extravaganza. He then broke up with her because he didn't love her anymore or some bullshit like that, even though she was the sweetest thing. Alright, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys again for watching, leave a like if you did and subscribe for more. If you have stories to share, feel free to leave them in the comments, I love reading them and I might include them in the videos as well. depending on how you guys feel about that, or maybe make a separate series for that, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, thank you for watching, follow me on Twitch, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day, bye.